I honestly don't try to have pets personally because they just come to me. Like, there's the animals that actually need you always find you. It feels like. I'm never like, now's a great time for a pet for me. They just show up on my door. And they're like, hey, I'm cute and hungry. And I'm like, alright. I guess I have a pet raccoon now. You want to let dog, your puppy is now 25 kilograms. I don't know my metrics well enough, but that does sound heavy. I'm guessing big dog, like a Great Pyrenees or something. Those are always some of my favorites. Like the really big ones that have no idea how big they are, that try to use you as a pillow. 55 pounds. Wow. She is a chow chow. I think I know chow chows. I've got an animal in my head when you say chow chow. I'm thinking Juno from Bluey. Let's see. Well, there's a thing I understand that you, your POV. Please give me a chance so that I will make one sample emote, and you don't even have to pay for it. I mean, thanks, Riley. Like, I really do want to believe that you're a legitimate artist, but I heard. Once I saw one red flag, I saw all the red flags. Aw. Well, thank you. You do like the emotes? Yeah, from now on, I think my art's gonna come from, third-party websites like Etsy or Fiverr. And it's really a shame because I know there are lots of super talented artists that are just out here without a shop. Just trying their hustle. I appreciate it, but honestly, I get approached by a scammer like every other day here on Twitch. I just can't do it. Yeah. Honestly, Riley, I trust you. I believe you are a real person, but I gotta protect myself. It would break my heart if you actually did turn out to be a scammer. I believe you're not at this point, but like, I just can't take the risk. Ooh, I've got all this cauliflower. Can I just Do I just cook it? Grilled veggies. Yeah. Make some cooked eggs. I've inspired you to continue your Fae Farm quests. Good. There is fun to be had here. Like, I really want to grind these quests out so I can get to the cool part. Like, I've done fun farm things, but there's a Fae out here somewhere, I know it. I was told there'd be Fae. They exist, I know it. And I feel like that guy's never gonna ask me for a brown snail ever again. I missed the chance to please a man with snails. And you do want to order some boba. Have I ever played Palia? You have to get further. You still saved the snail. I did save the snail. Alright. One of these days, a man is going to walk up to me and say like, hey, do you have a snail? And I don't want to let him down. I'm a people pleaser. So I've got to have a snail in my pocket 24/7. Because one guy, one time, asked me if I had a snail, and I didn't have one. He went home and he cried. He's like, I'll never have a snail. Stop it. Let me whack this one weed. There we go. I have to smash all the weeds now because my son was upset that I didn't. He's like, you're just leaving them around? I'm like, they don't go anywhere. They're not blocking me anymore. Oh! Shoot. Before I go on, I want to make the next seals. But I need to know what the recipe is for those. Can I make them now? Oh, Riley, I also hope we can work together in the future. Citrine seal, hammered copper seal. There we go. Let's make 4 of those. I bet I can use exactly 4. And then paradots. An iron seal. I see. Yeah, I used 4 copper seals before I needed one of these. And I bet it's 4 at a time. That's a lot of floors of dungeons. Alright, what do I do while that's carrying on? Do I have clay? Lumber station. Give me all the lumber. Wait, I don't even need it. I don't need it in my hands. I can just fire it off. That is very little return on investment. I'm like, here's 3 entire trees, and it's like, you know what? Best I can do is 3 planks. Oh, hi, Dargan. You're in my chopping path. You're adorable. What button was the emote wheel? Should be E, but it's not, is it? T? No? R? Y? U? Chop veggies. All these recipes. Oh, shoot, shoot. I need new veggies. What's the next veggie on the list? Beans. Not 82 beans. We need exactly 20 beans. $35 for that. Yeah, that's not worth it. Like, it's a better deal to just plant more beans. If I start growing like $50 veggies. That's some speedy planting. Alright. I got the hammer seals. Cooking level 7. I'm excited about cooking. I feel like it's making zero difference, but I like cooking. I like having different things. I think Sunhaven did cooking really, really well. Like, you get each meal gives you a permanent stat boost with diminishing returns. So, like, you're encouraged to make every single thing. It was so good. Yeah. It looked good. The food in this game looks good, too. Like, all I'm making are very basic skewers, but I want to eat them. More food in my life needs to be kebabable. Ooh, speaking of good roughage, I had a great salad yesterday. And I thought of you because we talked about how arugula was the worst or the best. I still think it's the worst. My salad was super basic. Like, it was cabbage and green leaf lettuce, like Savoy cabbage. But it just had all this seasoning. Like, salads can be amazing. It's just, it all depends on what's not salad about it, you know? So I had a non-buttery garlic butter crouton, you know, something that was still vegan, and loads of seasoning, and this weird vegan ranch. So this vegan ranch was green, for one, like bright green. It looked absolutely disgusting, the least appetizing thing you could ever imagine. And that's actually how I knew it was going to be good. I'm like, oh good, they're not trying to fake ranch. They don't. It looks nothing like ranch. Actually tasted more like chimichurri, if you've ever had that. But it wasn't as overkill is that, like, it was as creamy as plants could be, which is really more oily than creamy. But, yeah, the whole salad was so good. It made me so happy. It was very basic too. It was like a green goddess salad. Was the brand name, and it came with all the stuff. It was really good. Honestly, the best salad I've ever had in a bag. You've never had ranch? Well, good for you. It's bad. It's bad for you. And it's delicious. I'd say if you've never had ranch, probably keep it out of your life. It's like somebody saying, like, I've never had cake. You're like, oh, well, your cake's delicious, but if you've lived this life without knowing what cake is, probably try to go on without it. At Costco, you saw a massive bag of ranch ruffles. You know, I don't think the ranch chips actually taste like ranch so much. And you're always tempted, but never finish anything at Costco. That's fair. I've got the opposite problem. I'm a little chonky guy, so I finish massive bags of everything. Usually candy. Like, Sugarheart, it is not so much a name as a lifestyle choice. Like, I've got desk candy. I use it more than I use things like pens in my desk. Like, this is the drawer for cookies. This is the drawer for gummies. This one's for beef jerky. That's not really candy, but it's up there. And yeah, ooh, then there's this big drawer that's deep. That's just for candy bars. Like family block of Choco Easy. Yeah. I try to share my candy with the family. It's a struggle. Like, I both don't want them to know it exists, but if you try to keep candy a secret from your family, then they're going to try and take it in secret. And then you just never know when you're out. It's always a sad day when you reach in your drawer and there's nothing there. Don't send me home. Still looking for things. Speaking of which, what do I need to get to the next spot? I need engraved copper seal. Oh, and that takes Peridot. But I don't see any more Peridot. I do need more copper, though. I need better energy food. Pick and collect 400 minerals. Yay. I did the thing. Do I have the lumber? Probably still in the thing. Alright. So the cribbity crab and the grilled veggies. I still have snickerdoodle dough in my fridge. Ooh, a painting easel. That's cozy. There. I'm not a very good painter in real life. Requires the patience I just don't have. Station for crafting home decor. Stone brick for the food prep table. That's what I want. I need stone bricks. You there. Brick me. Also, iron me. Alright, what can I build? All the prep stations. If I build that, will I still be able to make my food prep station? I would lose all my oak lumber. But